Hello everyone, welcome to Tech Sharmit. In this session, we will discuss about another data type for Cobol that we can use in order to hold the signed numeric value. In the previous session, we discussed like how to declare the implicit decimal value, numeric value, alphanumeric variable, as well as the alphabetic variables, right? So these are the all types. Similarly, we have another data type which we can say signed data type, and that help us to store the signed value, and then that signed value could be like negative or as well as positive. Okay, so I think we are good to start with this session, and we are going to proceed in the same manner. Like firstly, I'll show you the program which is prepared just to demonstrate the purpose of that particular variable. So we will declare the variable, and then we will store some sample data into it, and as per the sample data we will print the data. Okay, so yeah, I think now we are good to start with the session. So I'm taking the program test pgm into edit mode. Fine, so this is our program which is for signed data type in Cobol. Okay, now firstly, like as usual in every Cobol program, we firstly declare the identification division. Now what is identification division? Identification division is a block, you can say it is a division that provides us all the information related to program identity. Okay, so here you can see like we have program ID that is related to program name, like it is denoting the program name. If your program name is test pgm5, so it is indicating program ID is indicating the program name. Then we have author. Author is mainly used to tell about the author, like who is the author of this program. So you can see here it is written as Sharmit. Then we have date written, like what was the date when this program was written. So it is up to you, like what all information you want to put it here. Okay, but overall we have to put only those detail which we can store, or which is providing us the information related to the identity of the program. Clear? So this block is known as identification division. Then we have some comment line. So these are the comment line which I just used to show you the topic name, which is signed data type. Okay, something is wrong here. Signed data type. Yeah, signed data type in Cobol. And from here the main part is started, where we are using the signed data type. So to declare any variable, first of all we need to declare, or we need to initiate the data division. Here you can see I'm initiating the data division, and inside data division we are using the working storage section. Now what is working storage section? Working storage section is a section where we can store all the information, or where we can store all the variables that we are going to utilize in our program. Clear? So throughout the program, what all variable you want to use, you can declare that into working storage section. Now look at the line number 12th. Okay, this line. So this line is indicating the declaration of the variable which is a signed data type. Okay, so every data variable declaration is divided into four part. So from here you can easily break it down. Like first thing is level number. Here 01 is representing the level number. Then we have customer user ID, which is used to denote the data name. Okay, data item name. Then we have picture clause, and then the fourth one is the optional clause, which you can say as value clause. Okay, so maybe in some time of maybe sometime we will not use this value clause if we don't want to initialize any value to a variable. Otherwise we will keep this clause. Okay, so I think now it is pretty much clear that this line is for just for the declaration of one variable. But to understand each and every aspect of this line, I have noted down a couple of theoretical things. So let me walk you through each line of those data, so that it would give you a good picture of it. Okay, so here you can see firstly we are talking about two things, which is 01 and customer user ID. So 01 is mainly denoting the level number. Okay, for customer user ID. So here you can see level number is mainly denoting 01 is denoting that it is the highest level in the data hierarchy. Okay, so if you are using 01, maybe later in other example we will use other levels also, but for time being we are just using the 01. So just understand that 01 is mainly used to denote the level number which is denoting the highest level in the data hierarchy. Then we have customer user ID. What is customer user ID? It is a data name. So whatever your variable name is, like throughout the program, you can access this variable with this name only. So this is your data name. Okay. So customer user ID is the variable name, or you can say data name. Then we will talk about the picture clause, and picture clause is very important part of the data variable declaration, because through picture clause itself you can find out like why we have declared the variable, what all values we are going to store in it, and what would be the length of the variable. Okay, so that's why we are using the picture clause as important part. Okay, fine. So here you can see here we are using S9 of 2. That means this defines the format and size of the data element. Data element, this is the data element. Okay, so pic means pic is the keyword that indicates the following character defines the picture format. Okay, so it is nothing but it is denoting that yes, from here the picture clause is started. So pic is a keyword. Then we have letter S. S is mainly used to signify a signed numeric data type. So if you want to hold any signed numeric value, then in that case you will use the signed numeric data type. It can hold both positive and negative values. Clear? Then we have 9 of 2. 9 of 2 is mainly specifies that the data element can hold two numeric digits. Okay, the 9 represent the numeric digits and 2 indicate the total number of position allocated. Okay, so that means the picture clause S92 is used to denote the signed numeric data type which can hold up to 2-digit numeric value. Then we will talk about the value clause. Now value clause is an optional clause, and those who know the RPGL programming, they can easily relate it with INZ keyword. So if you want to initialize any value to your variable at the time of declaration itself, then you can use this value clause. So here we are using value clause to assign the value as -44. Okay, fine. So I think now everything is clear about this variable, like why we are using this 01, the data name, picture clause. Picture clause is very important, right? Because without picture clause you are not able to identify like what is the type of the this variable, what all length we can specify to it. Okay, fine. So let me change the value from 44 to -44, because I'll show you like although it can hold both values, negative as well as positive, but here we are providing it negative. So once your variable declaration is ready, then we are good to start with the procedure division. So procedure division is the part where you can put all the logical area, you can say. Okay, so procedure division, I'm using display command to display the variable which is customer user ID. So whatever the value we have hold here, it will display. And then we are using stop run to stop the program execution. Clear? So yeah, we are good to compile this program, and I'll compile it with source because I want to take this in debug mode. So I'll write here, in order to compile it with source, you can write 14 here, then simply write here dbg view star source. Other options are also here, but this one is the best one. Okay, so but it is up to you how you would like to go, but this is what I usually refer, dbg view star source. Then I'll compile it and it is ready. So it's time to take this program in debug mode. So for that you can simply write here strdbg, take F4, provide your program name, library name, and then you can simply provide your update production data as yes, OPM source as yes, and we are good with it. Just simply hit enter. It will take a few minutes and then it will show you the line where you can put the breakpoint, or you can say it will open up debug mode for you. Okay, so let's wait for a seconds. Yeah, here it is. So here you can use BR1 to set the breakpoint, then press F10, and then we are good to call it. So once we call it, you can see if I press F10, Right now it is on this line. Okay, so what debug, why we are using debugging is to show each line. Okay, so here if I check the value for customer user ID, you can see it is indicating the value as negative 44. That means our variable customer user ID is holding the sign numeric sign value. Okay, fine. And then once you press F10, it will print the value and stop run will end the program. Now here we have seen, we have verified it through debug, but let me show you one more thing. If you call it directly, it will show you something wrong data, 4M. Okay, now if I say that you can use the Cobol specific compiler like JDoodle in order to compile this program, then you will see that yes, it is providing the same value, negative value, but here it is showing the 4M. But that's not a problem, because in code we have write everything correct. Okay, so here like I can also put 44, which is denoting the positive value, because in case of positive there is no need to put plus. So yeah, you can call it, and here you can see it is providing 44. So in case of negative it is showing 4M, but in debug we have verified that yes, it is holding actual value, which is a minus 44 or whatever the value you are assigning to it. Okay, so yeah, I think now this session is pretty much clear to all of you. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.